Now we were talking about the Big Boss house. Would you ever voluntarily put yourself in there?
Never. I can't. Maybe because I had a problem. I was in jail for 2.5 years.
You joked, you made light of it with Salman when we saw the opening of that. But obviously, it was not a light period in your life. What was the hardest thing about being in jail?
See, jail is hard. It's just about when everybody takes their freedom for granted. And, I just keep telling people you shouldn't do that. Take freedom for granted, Because once it goes, and there's no money in this world which can, which is enough. Freedom is something which should be cherished and loved. And that's the worst part about jail.
I want to tell about an incident. When he went in, obviously we all were affected. I was very close. I edited his films. I directed my first film with him. It's like family. And the worst happened to me one day when I went to meet him. And I knew about the next day. He had to surrender or whatever. And I met him. I was sitting with him. He says, David, tomorrow I'm going back. I'm going to be there. They're going to take me in. That was the worst. I just couldn't take it. I came back. I cried, I mean, it was a fact he was narrating me.
And once you've been there,
No, because, we had such good times again when he came back. And he said,
did you ever cry? Did you ever break down at that point?
Of course. I mean, especially when the first time I went to jail, I did. Actually, I did. I did break down, and the worst part was that my father kept telling me, I'm getting you out, thodi der mein. And there came a time, it was 6 months, and I asked him, I said, Dad. And you see, that was the time I really broke down, was when he caught me by the collar and he says, even I can't do anything for you anymore. So that was the time I just crumbled. But I cried and all that stuff, but then I said, no. I said, whatever it is, I got to face it. And come out a winner, I have to be a winner.